Hey, Jack.
Hello.
How are you? Hope you had a good summer. Last year, you changed equipment during the season. We're in a new city. There's a lot of stuff going on. How much more comfortable do you feel now having a summer with your gear, being in a team that you know players? Is that easier? Do you expect to feel more comfortable to start the season?
Yeah, that's a great question. I think that was a good analogy on kind of my year, switching up gear all the time and just trying to figure things out, and didn't come easy. But man, I learned so much, and it was a great summer of growth, and things are really comfortable, just ready to get going tomorrow, and just sure is nice to be back with my teammates.
Your previous 5 years, you had like a combined .916 save percentage. Obviously last year didn't go how you wanted. Is it easy to erase that when you look at the bigger picture and say that seems like an outlier compared to the norm? Like, what's your mindset maybe as far as how you go into this season?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I just learned so much last year, and my standard for myself is so much higher than that. But not to dwell on it, but so much good came from having such a tough year as far as my growth this summer, and my focus is getting back to where I know I can be at, and even elevating that from what I've done in the past. So just really excited for the opportunity to to write a new script this year, and to get to work with the guys.
Jack, last year it seemed like you're putting so much pressure on yourself to perform, I guess. Is that maybe one of the reasons? There was a lot of expectations for you coming in. Did you just feel like maybe you took on a little too much weight of the world on your shoulders last year?
Yeah, I mean, that's something I've done my whole career, and kind of somehow managed to get away with it up until last year. And then obviously it kind of, there was an exclamation on it, it was no hiding last year. It kind of just showed me what I needed to fix it, and to learn from it. So, this summer I spent a lot of time working, and just really excited to, for the growth, and to go out this year and just really enjoy it, because what a great opportunity it is to play hockey for Edmonton.
And I want to ask about your relationship with Stuart. It seems like you guys are genuinely friends. You guys get along well. I know you're competing for the net this year, but what's that relationship been like with him?
Yeah, Stu's awesome. He obviously, as a goaltender, you all get to watch him and see how great he is. Fun to work with. I learn a lot from him on the ice, but off the ice, we have a very similar competitiveness, which is awesome, but kind of a care for each other. He's a big reason I was able to get so much work done this summer off the ice. He just gave me some good pointers, and it just speaks volumes about the kind of person he is, and I'm just proud to call him my teammate.
You didn't play a whole bunch in the playoffs, but in the relief appearances that you did get, you played well, you had good numbers. Was there value in that? What did you take away from finishing the season, the way you did personally?
Yeah, I mean, that's just kind of what I expect to do, is just forget about the numbers, but just how I played, and that's just going out and having some fun and doing what I can do. And, it was nice to get a taste of it, but pretty small sample, ready to turn it into something bigger this year.
I wanted to go back to your answer when you said that you kind of it piled up on you last year, and you had to try to deal with it this summer, your mental approach. What'd you do this summer? How did you deal with that?
Yeah, I mean, I got some great people in my life that I was fortunate enough to meet and work with. So I've been just working hard on different things and not beating myself up so much. And just really allowing myself to be me, which I'm really excited about.
I always find it difficult with goalies. We had Grant Fury here a million years ago, and he'd let one, a backdoor tap in and say, it was my fault, I should have had it for the guys. But in reality, he forgot about everything as soon as the puck came out of the net. He was really good at that. Is this about taking, you take blame for every goal that goes in, whether it's your fault or not? Is there an element of Jack Campbell that needs to just forget, that just needs to say, it's not my fault, I don't care whose fault it is, I got to move on here?
Yeah, absolutely. That's a great, hit it right on the head there, Mark. Yeah, it's just, I love to judge myself pretty heavily, and letting that go and just playing hockey. You know, things are going to happen out there and things are going to go great, and some nights it's not going to go my way, but just not being too hard on myself, but still keeping that passion of, you know, I still have that standard of wanting to save every shot, and but not necessarily losing a week's worth of sleep over it.
Did you prepare any different? We talk a lot about the mental side, but did you prepare any different physically? Like, how would you sort of characterize physically where you're at and the work you put in?
I wouldn't say too much differently. I always loved to work out. I mean, playing at the U.S. program in high school, they teach you how to lift, and kind of drives home that work ethic. So nothing too crazy there. Just really pushed the pace as far as my workouts. But you know, did some more one-on-one goalie coaching work, moved back to Michigan, so I was working with Manny Legacy a little bit, and he was awesome. And obviously Schwartzy, he's a great goalie coach, and we were talking all summer on what to work on. So really just excited for a few technical changes, and yeah, ready to go.
I don't know the way this works, if the head coach would talk to you guys and kind of lay out the situation, but what's your understanding of the competition between you and Stewart, and as it applies to opening night, the net, and whose it'll be on opening night? Do you feel like it's a jump ball?
I have no idea, to be honest. I'm just really pumped to be back right now, and to just feel like myself again, and just to go out and have some fun tomorrow and stop some pucks, because I know I can definitely do that.
That would be my question. You signed here as a guy that just, you know, you're going to be the number one here. Didn't go that way last year. Is that still a focal point of yours? Not to take Stewart's job, that's not what I'm getting at, but every goalie wants to play and be a number one. Is that still what you're trying to be here?
I mean, I just want to look in the mirror and know I'm being myself and playing to my ability, and Stu's a great goalie and a great teammate, so I think we're team's in pretty good hands when both of us are going. So my focus is making sure I'm ready, and I know he's doing the same, and you know, coach will put us in whenever he wants. Thank you.